Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Enjoy the Bounty of Planning with Dr. Tonisha Taylor. So we are here with our September cloth and paper box. And y'all, I have to actually start off with this one by saying I am so sorry. The August box, I filmed it and then I don't know what had happened. I don't know what happened to the unboxing video. I looked everywhere for that unboxing video. I don't know if I accidentally deleted it or what, but it's gone now, baby. So we are going to start anew with the September video. Before this, y'all should have a video of the Notique unboxing that I did for y'all. And then I am going to be filming a little bit of a flip through and a back to school kind of thing because school has started for pretty much everyone. I know for me on my campus, we are now into the early part of week 3. And so I think now's a good time to really do that. So look for that in a while as well. But right now, let's go ahead and get started with this cloth and paper box that we have. I am so excited about this box, so let's just get right into it. So as usual, we have the inside that says there is luxury and simplicity. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull everything out and then we can kind of just go through everything. Let me move all of this stuff over. So let's start with, you know what, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start with this this right here, y'all. Look at this bag. Oh my gosh. So y'all know I'm gonna go ahead and put some Velcro on the inside of this bag, right? Because you know we're gonna want to close this up and be able to use it. So we will definitely be doing that, but this is absolutely gorgeous. So inside of here, we have our pens. So let's get our pen log so we can log our pens. So let's see. Now it does say something different on each one of these pen bags, so it is nice. I don't usually read them, but I did realize that they do say something a little bit different. So this one says studio grade picks for first drafts and works in progress. Friend, really? What a perfect thing, because you know over here we talk about research writing, and one of the things, and I want y'all to let me know in the comments, one of the things that I am thinking about doing is something that focuses a little bit, well, a lot more on sort of that research writing process and how we get from great idea to published essay. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know, because I think I might do that as like a little bit of like a series kind of thing. And so a few videos, they will be longish. They'll probably be like half hour. But let me know if that's something y'all think would be interesting. But since this pen focuses on first draft and works in progress, let's take a look at this. So we have, now y'all can't see me, but I don't have my glasses on. I can read this without my glasses because it's big enough. I cannot read this. Okay, so this says high-tech .005 cartridge system. This is Pilot Pure Liquid ink. Okay, let's see. It's got a needle point. That's interesting. Okay. Nice, juicy, thick black line. So this of pens with a cap, because you can lose it. But this one's nice. It's got a plastic barrel. It's got a nice feel to it. So then we have this Shender, Skytron. Oh, which I think I'm gonna find annoying. Okay, why won't this click and stay? Uh-oh, y'all. Do I have a defective pen? Do I have to do something special to it to make it stay in place? Okay, there we go. That was weird. All right, so you do have to like click it a certain way to get it to stay in place. If you push it too hard, it won't click in right. It'll pop back out. So that's a little different. Ooh, and we have a little bit of skipping. Okay. I mean, okay. It's not the darkest of inks that we've ever gotten. It's definitely not the smoothest either. I wouldn't say it's terrible, but it's probably not gonna be the first pen I would reach for, to be perfectly honest. And it doesn't give any additional information. So for this one, you'd have to go to the website to get the rest of the information necessary to fill this out. I'll take a look. There is a website listed here for the company, so I might take a look for that to fill the rest of that out. But let's move on to our other items. Let's get these out. I feel like we're starting going in a little bit of a different order than we've gone in the past, but I don't know. It feels like a nice, is it gonna stay for me? I don't feel like it is. Okay. So we have our monthly reflection card. Now y'all know too, after we do, well, for those of you who have been here before, for the new folk, we go through everything and then do a little bit of a setup with the things that I want to use immediately. And so we will be doing that. Ooh, so we have for month 9 for September, the reflection card is Kanban. It's based, oh, the note, I think the inserts are the Kanban. So it's based on this concept of harmony. And it says here, how do you stay, oops, wait, does that say? Yeah, okay, it says, how do you stay motivated? So what a great, I love that it says harmony. We are definitely going to go ahead and remove this little plastic so that we can use that right away. And we're going to try not to touch that again because that mirrored surface, and we touched it again. So we're going to have to clean it. Now, when I put mine in my planner, I tend to put them in like this so that it's got the card like that. And then right behind it, what you're seeing is the envelope that it came in, telling you what month and what it says or what it's related to. And so I like to have it stored that way. Plus then it's easy when you want to switch them out because those card holders only hold 4 things. Well, 8 if you go front to back. And so I like slipping it in with the actual envelope so that when I trade them out, I have the envelope handy. All right, so then we have our November tint card and our what's inside card as well. So that's awesome. And then we have in our little vellum, we have some sticky notes. I love these little vellum bags. I love ripping them open. Oh, and this one actually says made for you. Okay, they added a little something extra with little baggies. So this is the half sticky notes, and it just says project. They say task, then to do, in progress, in review, and complete. So you have a way to kind of track your project. So you might write the task at the top and then the date and then some little extra notes here, and then tick off your status of the project as you're moving it through. So I like those. That's really cute. Now I have to tell y'all, this and what's in these boxes is what I'm really excited about. It's funny, if you asked me, I would say to you, no, I don't really ever decorate my planner. I haven't really decorated it since I started using cloth and paper planners as my inserts. And then I went and did like a flip through of my 2021 and 2022 planners and was like, oh, I guess I do decorate them sometimes. I don't know. I guess I go through like phases and I'm like, no decoration, barely even any highlighter. And then I get into a phase where I'm feeling more creative and I just want to see like more decor, more stickers, more use of highlighters, and stuff like that. And so it just switches up. So I think I'm actually in one of those moods right now. You'll see it when we flip through to start using some of these things. But these stickers in this more low color was something I was really, really interested in. So I'm loving these arrow stickers. Now, just to kind of help give a little bit of perspective, if you have circle stickers, like the regular dot stickers from Cloth and Paper, let's look at, I think these wellness stickers are the size of the dots normally, but I don't want to make that claim. So let's flip to, okay, so this is the size of these small dots. This will be a good contrast too. So that will give you an idea of the dots in comparison to these arrows. Can y'all see that good? So you can see right here, sort of that size comparison. If you're thinking about like how big these might be. Now these do come in a few different sizes. So we have these sort of small ones and then these larger ones and then these more, are these the same size? Those are the same size. Yeah. So it looks like we have 2 sheets each of like a small and then 2 sheets each of a large. Okay. These are a really good size. This more low color is absolutely gorgeous in my opinion. And I cannot wait to use these. I might actually use them this week. All right. So next to last, we have in the half letter size. So my insert size is half letter. We have the Kanban, I hope I'm saying that right, task tracker system. So let's just go straight to the example. So this system has you organize your task tracker, it looks like in high, medium, and low. You can do a due date, start date, completion date, or do it to do, in progress, in review, completed, or just do dates, it looks like. So on the actual sheet itself, you have these 4 categories, and then there's nothing at the top here. So how you want to label these 4 columns is totally up to you, but all of the pages are going to be the same front to back. This is something I could really see using as a task tracker to help keep track of research tasks, especially if you're trying to publish or submit for a conference. I could really see this being really widely used in that direction. And so, especially because you already have high, medium, and low, you could actually use this to keep track of your research projects. Because let's face facts, if you are a scholar right now, you're probably looking to figure out how to organize things. I will say this, for those of y'all who are trying to be tenure track faculty through the pandemic, after the pandemic, I feel for y'all, because a lot of universities shut down their resources. They used to mentor and help people through that process. That's actually why I said earlier in this video, let me know in the comments if y'all want me to do more videos talking about how you actually set up your research plan. Because as I'm talking with young scholars, one of the things that I'm realizing, well, there's two things I'm realizing. One, I am a senior scholar. That's interesting to me. I'm still getting used to that because for a long time I thought of myself as mid-career, and now 2+ years post full professor, I'm like, oh, I'm the senior scholar. Interesting. I'm not even 50, y'all. So that's why it kind of throws me for a loop a little bit. But, so that's one thing. The other thing that I'm realizing and talking to young scholars is how many universities cut back on their mentoring and resource and preparations resources that they used to offer their new tenure faculty, but they're still asking them to earn tenure. Like y'all have resources. So recognizing that, let me know again down below if that's something you think would be interesting, because if y'all be interested in that, I would be interested in putting together a little series and doing something on that, and especially using some of these recent inserts that we've gotten from Cloth and Paper to show you how to use those resources, but also how to use just pen and paper to get it done, right? And how do you get it done? How do you track? What does that look like? Luckily for me, I've attended a lot of workshops, but I've also read quite a bit, and I've used things, I've tried stuff, so I can tell you what definitely does work and what definitely does not, at least what definitely did work for me and what definitely did not. And I will say this, don't be ashamed if you tried a format, if you tried something like this, a task tracker, and it didn't work for you, or it worked for you in some ways but not in others. Don't be scared to really interrogate that form, figure out how that method, what's going on with that method, and whether or not that method works for you, because that's all any of this is theory and methodology. So you have a theory about how you think something will work, you apply a method to collect data on whether or not it worked, and then you evaluate that data, baby. That's how we do this, okay? So that's that. So I think this is actually really cool. I would use this for a number of things, but probably research project tracking would be the biggest one, because I do actually organize my research projects in like usually more like near term, medium term, long term, rather than high, medium, low. But long-term projects are kind of low priority usually in a given month, but things that are long-term can easily move to high because maybe there's something due in that project or something has changed in that project. So I could see there being a lot of ways to use this that would help you to be able to organize your week or your month or your semester. Based on how they have this set of examples, I would actually think about doing this as maybe even as like a semester tracker or a monthly tracker. But I'm gonna give that some thought, y'all. And then y'all let me know. And we can do like a little thing. Okay, so this is the last thing we have to open up, and then we're gonna do our setup. I am so excited about this. I have no idea where this is gonna go. Oh, it's smaller than I thought, so maybe it'll be easier than I thought. I was about to say I have no idea where this is gonna go on my desk right now, but this is actually smaller than I thought, so it might not be so hard to find someplace for it to be. Look at this. So this is so cool. This is a task roller. It's stainless steel. It's 2.75 by 6 inches, so 2.75 by 6 inches. I love this. Now, if you're old, so you're like Gen X or older, you probably remember these kinds of things on people's desks. I remember my mom having something like this on her desk. She was a teacher's aide. I also remember my dad having something like this on his desk. He worked in retail management. And so this is super nostalgic to me. Now, this little thing, I remember Ashley saying in her happy hour that this was a little much. I've had other friends already who've gotten their boxes who said this was a little much. I'm gonna go ahead and just enjoy the bounty of this removal system. Oh, there we go. Okay, that made things a little bit easier, because this is glued on tight, honey. And I don't necessarily want to waste a whole lot of paper. So let's see if we can get it to peel without losing a whole lot of paper. Okay. I think that's it. There we go. Yay. Okay. So you lose a whole lot of paper. I would suggest going ahead, if yours is super stuck on, mine definitely was, I would suggest getting your handy dandy X-Acto knife and sawing that open, as it were, and then going ahead and sticking that back on there. Actually, before we do that, let's see if we can get this to go to feed. That is not going to work because this is too jagged. So let's get some scissors and cut that jagged part off. There we go. Just feed that on through. Put that right back in. Oops. Hopefully let me make sure I get back in frame here. Uh-oh. There we go. I probably should have cut the sticker part off already too. Let's actually, in the interest of not wasting too much paper, let's cut all of that off. And then just feed that on through. This is so cute. This, you know what, this totally reminds me, my grandma had something like this too in her kitchen, hanging up on the wall in order to take notes and like write grocery lists and stuff like that. So this one is definitely not meant to hang. This one is definitely meant to be down on a desk or a table. So keep that in mind. All right. And then that just came a little unspooled, so I just spooled that back together. So I love this. It does say cloth and paper right here on the side. It has 4 little plastic feet, so it will stay, it won't scratch the surface of your desk or table. I will say without those little 4 feet, it definitely would scratch your table because this is kind of sharp. So if you have kids or pets or people in your house that you need to be careful of them, sort of being near or having to deal with sharp edges. You do want to be careful with this because it is sharp. The corners are definitely sharp, and so is the edge. So you do want to be careful of that. And my tactile friends, y'all really want to be careful of that, because I know those of us who have more tactile sensitivities can sometimes be sensitive to hard edges. So you do want to keep that in mind. This is definitely a hard edge item, so just think about that. But it is also super cute, you guys. Like, look at this. Now this is the task. So if you wanted to just write yourself a little to-do list, right, and you wanted to, now it is task, so it does have a place on the side for you to do a checklist. Are done with your to-do list, or if you wanted to write your to-do list out and then put your to-do list in your planner, just go ahead and rip this off of your spool there, and you can go ahead and just place it right in your planner on your page, and maybe go ahead and use one of your handy dandy little stickers in order to stick that right in there so that you would have it there. Or if it's something that you wanted to have in here, and maybe you want to have it down but you want to be able to see what's underneath it, you can use some, this is a Tombow glue thing, and so I might glue this so that I can stick just the top and be able to lift it up to see what's underneath there. So that is another option for how you could go ahead and transfer this into your planner. So before we do some additional setup, we want to go ahead and open this other box because we got 3 additional spools with this task spool. So let's take a look at those. I don't think I'm gonna undo them. So that's what you think about. You think about how long it does take. So something like that, that's a time blocker, might be a good way, like I said, to be able to figure out how long things take. How long things take you. Okay, now I'm gonna put this task sticker one in here with the rest of these rolls, because if I decide to switch this off, I wanna be able to put that task sticker back on those task ones. All right, let's go ahead and pull our planner back over. So we're definitely going to add our harmony into our planner. So right now, what I've switched out from last month. I was in my pink, that kind of raspberry pink color. Forget the name of it from Notique, but I switched we're heading into fall. It's September. So I wanted to do something that was a little bit more neutral, a little bit more fall. So I have switched into my Notique Croco. I think this is called Rose. I will make sure to put it in the description, but it's got rose gold hardware. So I switched to my rose gold discs. These discs are from Notique as well. In my front pocket, this is all cloth and paper. I have the library page flags from the bibliophile box. I have from the bibliophile box this journaling card. Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. This is a quote from James Baldwin. Then I have this to keep folder in here using the icon key that we got in one of the earlier cloth and paper boxes. I have some Lux page flags on there. And then in here, I have just some progress stickers, twisted line stickers, these semicircles. So just some little stickers to be able to decorate some pages if I want, and be able to just make tasks more interesting. And then the fluted dashboard, this from James Baldwin, The Purpose of Art dashboard from cloth and paper. This was also from the bibliophile box. And then the tabs, both the top tabs that I'm using and the side tabs are from cloth and paper. These are the low profile ones that were in a box earlier in the summer. And then this 4-part card holder is also from cloth and paper. I'm gonna take out this Ultier one and switch it for Harmony. And so because again I keep the monthly reflection card folder in here, I can just easily go ahead and stick this back in here and then put this in my, I have like a little storage box over here that I put all of these in. And then we will put the folder and the card right in here. Oh yeah, that appeals to me. So we have the current one. Now what I was doing when I first got these is I was putting the current one at the top and then moving them all over. But now I'm actually just switching different ones out. So I'm just putting it wherever it goes from what I switched out. So I have this One Step at a Time one still, which I think, yeah, this one was February. This was the first one I got because I didn't get the January one. And then I've gotten every one from every month since. So I still really like this idea, the One Step at a Time. Of course, I'm going to keep the bibliophile in probably forever. Mindfulness and harmony right now are very much concepts that I am into, so I really love this. This used to be in the very front of my planner and now is in my calendar section because it means that I get to see it more often. It's also why I moved the logo file dashboard to this section, because I come into this section multiple times a day, and so I like that I get to see this and get to see these cards multiple times a day. I am using the academic planner inserts, so I did go ahead and fill out the class schedule just to keep track of my classes when I have to teach and my office hours. So let's see, we have September filled out. This is the current week that we are on. And I was thinking about, because I have some things that I kind of want to note. So I was thinking about using these right away because I am very into this. Let's see. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, so do I want to do it that way? I do want to do it that way. Well, that covers up the letter entirely because I wrote too big for that. Let me see. Yeah, so you can see, and hopefully with my head's not in the way, but you can see that that kind of fits almost within the square. It is a little bit wider, um, and it's also a little bit longer, obviously, as well. And in this case, I actually wrote over the line, so that's even more the reason why that's gonna cover that up. But I'm gonna go ahead and put that there, and then I'm gonna get my Sharpie pen, because this is the transparent material. And let's go ahead and just rewrite our E and rewrite our box. So we're just gonna go a little bit over and rewrite our completion box. And there we go. Okay, I definitely like that. I think this is something that I would do before I write, not after. And that's so that I can make sure I'm not writing over the line as well. And because I definitely could have started this over just a scooch more so that I wouldn't have been over the line anyway. But I really like that. Love that Merlot color. This is such a lovely fall color. Now, if you have some of the other dots and things, like, look at how gorgeous that looks with the Angora. If you have the Angora dots, I'm thinking if you have the pistachio, look at how gorgeous with the pistachio, right? Like, that is definitely giving like Christmas kind of action. The Angora and the Merlot is very fall. If you have, now, let me see. I don't know. The Manuka and the Merlot, maybe. That might be something. Actually, I might like those Manuka better, like, with the Merlot. That's something to think about. I think that the Merlot is a beautiful colorway with so many colors that they do. Look at it even with, like, the Ibiza. Like, how about that? Right? Like, so pretty. And to do like a layering over, right? Or to do the dot layered over. Like, so pure, so pretty, so cute, so nice. Okay. All right, y'all, that was a short little setup. We're only adding the one thing really to the planner, which is the reflection card. And then just the one little sticker as we kind of start. You can see for this layout for this week, I did just a little bit of decor. I can definitely tell you I will be doing a little bit more. This is my personal planner. I don't really do a lot of decor in my work planner, so that's the planner where I'm covering the things for the center. And for that one, I actually use the Notique planner for that one. Oops, that's October, not September. This is September, right? So in this one, I did use the stickers a little bit in the library page flags. So I kind of do the decor that way versus doing what I did here in my personal planner for the week of, you know, these sort of more, I would say more highly decorative. Now, if you're a real true high decorative person, you're like, girl, but you put in 4 stickers. 5 actually. And so, well, I guess that means 6. And I know there's other folks who, like, they would not even consider this highly decorative. Actually, you know what, y'all? I think there's 7 stickers in here. Yeah. So these two, and this one, so that's 7. So, oh no, 8. I forgot I did the little today sticker over here. But yeah, this is my version of highly decorative. So there you go. Which I love, actually, doing this. It does fuel the creative in me. And so sometimes you want to push it up a notch from just using your highlighters to kind of color code things. Push it up to a couple little stickers. You don't have to get too excited, but a little something. And I just love this like muted kind of fall colorway that I have going on here right now. It just really just gives it a nice sort of flow to it. All right, so thank y'all so much for joining me on this unboxing of the September Cloth and Paper sub box. Like I said, put in the comments below if you would be interested in any more additional research commentary or planning videos specifically on like how to plan completing a journal article, or if you have questions about how to plan completing a conference paper or something like that, or how to use your planner to maximize your planner for achieving tenure and promotion, and how to use your planner to track and maximize your time for earning that distinction of tenure and promotion. So if that's something that you're interested in, go ahead and put that down below. If you're someone who follows me and you have earned tenure and promotion, and you can give like some tips, thoughts, all that, put those down here too. Let's help out the community. I love talking with y'all. So let's go ahead and put that information in the comments down below and help each other out. And let's see if we can't get a little conversation going too. All right. I look forward to seeing y'all on the next one. Enjoy the bounty of your plans. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.